This is the MGTOW Infinium here with another Infinium out and about. This Infinium out and about is entitled The Fog of Feminism. Now, my MGTOW brothers, I'm staying outside of a Shoney's restaurant which has just recently shut down, and the shutdown was quite sudden. Because, for instance, I have to come by this location every so often, and one week I came out by this location and noticed that the Shoney's was in operation. Came back a couple of weeks later, to ship a defective part back to Hewlett Packard via the UPS store, and this Shoney's was shut down. And my MGTOW brothers, this is typical of what's happening to the feminist plantation state in terms of the devastation that's going on. This Shoney's was a place for the older folks, which they came here and regularly met, had, I guess, the buffet thing going on, meetings going on. And it was quite busy. It was a popular location for, again, the older set of folks. And now that's all gone. But I will just pan around a little bit and show you that it is quite a foggy day here. And I just want to talk to you about the symbolism which is going on, this fog, and what it represents in terms of the feminist plantation state. The fog of feminism, my brothers, my MGTOW brothers, is something that can affect us all if we allow it to. And by allowing it to, what I mean by that is we as men, bowing down and acquiescing to what feminists say for us to do, what they want us to do in terms of bowing down to them, not being men, not being who we are as men, but being what they want us to be, and that is slaves. My MGTOW brothers, again, the fog of feminism, if we allow it to, can pull us off of the MGTOW path. Because, again, it clouds our vision. It clouds where we need to go. It causes us to be blinded to the things that feminists are doing to us, that women are doing to us. It causes all these things to happen to us. It causes us to be, quote unquote, led astray. And my MGTOW brothers, the only way that we as MGTOW men can prevent this from happening is to daily take our red pills and daily embrace the MGTOW philosophy. My MGTOW brothers, again, we are in very profound times, and like it or not, the feminist plantation state is suffering. And so therefore, again, there is going to be more pressure on men to bow down, because these women know that it is game over. It is what RPM has said all along: the lights are out. And they are scrambling for resources. They are scrambling for all the things that they can take from men at this time. And they know, again, without men to serve in the feminist plantation state, it is really game over for feminism. And so the more and more men open their eyes, take red pills, and begin to become MGTOW men, the more and more it ultimately devastates the feminist plantation state. And again, as I've cited before, it is not the COVID-19. It is not whatever is going on in Russia or this and that or the presidency. It is the direct effect of the MGTOW philosophy causing the devastation to the feminist plantation state. These feminists know this fact and they understand this fact, and therefore, again, there is going to be more pressure, my brothers, more pounding, I would say, to get men to either not become MGTOWs or to come off of the MGTOW road. My MGTOW brothers, again, we as men deserve to be free. We deserve to have our vision clear, our direction clear to where we need to go, and where we need to go is to our freedom. We are not created as slaves. We are free men. We are not beneath women. We are not something that they look down upon us as we slave in their slave pits. We are not that thing. We are men who are walking freely on a pathway which is taking us not only to freedom, but to peace of mind, to sanctity, to all these things that we as men rightfully deserve. So my MGTOW brothers, again, the only way we can combat the fog of feminism, my brothers, is to, again, daily take our red pills and daily embrace the MGTOW philosophy. And as I've cited before, we as MGTOW men must hold the line no matter what. No matter what is said of us, no matter how we are talked about by simps, by the women that we work with, by our relatives, our female relatives, all these things that are going on, we as men must take the role that we should have had all along and embrace it and walk in it and do what we must do as men. And again, this is not a thing of manning up. It is knowing who you are as a man, realizing that you are a man and walking as a man. It is not a thing of, like Tommy Lahren has said of us men, that we need to get our shit together. It is not that, my brothers. It is realization that we deserve better in this reality. We deserve to be free. And if women cannot give us the understanding of that, the decency of it, then we as men have no other choice but to walk away from them. My MGTOW brothers, again, I would encourage you again, if you are going through situations where you're being exasperated, where you're being frustrated by women, where you're dealing with things, to not let that get to you, my brothers. Not let these things get to you, but to, again, stand up and be who you are as a man. And realize again that the women and the simps that are doing these things to you, my brothers, they're the ones that are truly ignorant. You must realize, my brothers, again, from a basic level, you are doing something extraordinary. You are walking down a path to freedom because you know your critical mind has opened up that logic to you that this is the way for me to go. This is what I must do. I have to pause a moment for the siren. But this is what I must do. This is where I should go. But again, my brothers, I had to pause for the song. They're probably having a lot of accidents out here because of the fog. But again, my brothers, again, this is what you must do. And again, the only way that you can survive, that you can make it in this reality and stay on the MGTOW path is, again, daily consumption of red pills, daily embracing the MGTOW philosophy. My MGTOW brothers, again, these people that are pestering you, that are saying that you're not who you are, they are operating again in a realm of ignorance. My brothers, again, even at a most simple level of you just saying, I will go my own way, that is a profound statement. That is a dynamic statement, my brothers, because it's saying that you will not take this stuff that feminism does to you anymore. My brothers, again, you must realize that the people at work, the simps in your life, the people at work, the simps, the women, just in public, wherever, etc. These people cannot do what you're doing on a basic level, walking towards your freedom. And you must understand, as I thought about things the other day, as a simp at work was bothering me, and I became a little upset. I stopped a moment and I said, well, I have been doing content for a little over 2 years. That's something that I never dreamt that I would be doing. I got myself together in terms of my finances. I lost weight. I did many things. I accomplished goals that I thought I would never do within the last 2 years. Whereas this person, this ignorant simp, he could only just try to vex me at work. And that's what I would say of all the simps and the females, all these people that are doing these things, my brothers, again, they are not going anywhere. You are the one who is going somewhere. And so therefore, again, my brothers, don't let the fog of feminism affect you and cause you to stray off the MGTOW path, but rather allow the MGTOW philosophy, this simple infusing power of the MGTOW philosophy, guide you and direct you upon your path towards freedom. This is the MGTOW Infinium, and this has been an Infinium out and about. My MGTOW brothers, as always, stay safe, stay strong, stay on the MGTOW path, and remember, MGTOW is the liberation of men's minds. MGTOW cannot and will not be stopped.